good.
Oh, it's treat time, it looks like.
Yeah,
There we go.
he has a routine. Hold on, hold on. Up here.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
It's just because Holly's on there. She's just overly excited to be.
On the interview.
Crazy.
Hold on, let me grab one more.
Sure. Your cats are
Little
gorgeous, like lovely. Oh, and we have someone else also attending the meeting with us.
We are covered in cats. We're covered in cats.
Yeah, that's something I would really want to do to myself, but my mom is just like, she has two kids, that's enough. She's not getting more cats with.
Well, this guy is Sawyer, and we pulled him. He's a feral cat, and we've been domesticating him,
Hmm.
and he's almost there. He's like 80% to normal cat. He's litter box trained. He plays with the other cats. We just can't handle him, but he's getting adopted on Saturday.
That's really
So,
lovely.
You know,
Oh,
oddly enough, Kristina, she had to. I was feral when she met me.
that's such a lovely way to.
I'm almost litter box trained.
Okay, you've almost been little box, right? That's
Almost.
amazing.
Jackson, can you turn that down a little bit?
Kudos to you, Christina, handling Brian and Jackson. Okay,
Yeah,
both lovely men.
we wanted him to say hi, but his homeschool teacher changed the
Oh,
schedule today, and
I
he's
know
just
kids are
starting.
not really fond of saying hi. I can totally understand. Okay, so let's begin with the interview. So thank you so much for taking out time for us. And like honestly, your product has been one of the most unique products that I've ever come across. Like I have seen your product on the Instagram reel before I got to know about you. And I was like, hey, this sounds familiar. I've seen this somewhere. And I was like, oh, great. I'll be interviewing these two people. So tell us, like, what was your inspiration behind Frame Your Feline? Like, how did you even come up to something like this?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us. We are so glad to be here. I'm Kristina,
I'm Brian.
Right.
and we are the founders of Frame Your Feline. And we were living in a small apartment in Los Angeles, and we were gifted an ugly carpeted cat tree.
Okay.
And when we were moving to our new house, we were like, ooh, we don't want to bring that thing with us. We know cats need vertical space, right? Some
Hmm.
cats like to hide in boxes, some cats like to be up high. And we were like, how do we creatively make something that looks like beautiful?
Hmm.
And my dad is a big art collector, and he had given us a piece of art from Ronnie Wood, who is on the Rolling Stones. And we were looking at how beautiful it looked where it was framed and matted and just all the care that went into this piece. And we were like hanging it on our wall, and I was like, how do we put like a cat shelf or something around this, or how do we make a frame around it? And Brian said,
What do you mean, like frame our cat? And she goes, yeah. And then we just started sketching ideas, and yeah, it was unique to us too when we came up with it. And it was just from there that we ended up talking to my father, who is an engineer,
Hmm.
master woodworker, and he heard us out. We told him about it. We showed him our sketches, and he was just like, "Oh, that's cool." And then we didn't talk about it for a couple of months. And then all of a sudden he contacted us and said, "Oh, I have something coming your way." And it was the first iteration of Frame Your Feline. And it was more square. It didn't really kind of look
Hmm.
like art, and our cat was really big in it, so there wasn't enough height. So we were like, we got to go bigger, we got to go taller, we got to get really great framing material, make it look like an actual gallery piece, because that's the only way a cat should be showcased, by the way.
Truly. Like
Right?
they
Am
are
I
one of the
right?
most, they're the most beautiful creation of nature. Like anybody who says, I'm like, first it's cats, then it's women. That's how God has created the world. So I'm like, just look at Christina,
I
how
don't know about
gorgeous.
that.
No, so and I just noticed the swimming pool. I thought those are real hooks, but now it's like it's into the painting. That's how real it looks over there. Like,
yeah,
oh, oh yeah, watch
the,
this. Watch
yes.
this.
oh, so this is the latter part of the swimming pool.
Oh,
So
that's
it's just,
lovely.
it slides in and out.
So the artwork panels slide in and out, and you can change the art behind your cat whenever you want.
Yeah.
And so why don't we throw some love
Oh,
over
that's
here?
so sweet.
There
Oh,
we go.
that completely suits her now. That's really
Yeah, so
lovely.
it's like really nice. Like this is a digital art piece, but this you could
Okay.
have on your wall any time of the year. It's great for Valentine's Day. We foster a lot of cats and
Hmm.
kittens, and before they go to the adoption event, we take photos and videos of them in the frames because, especially with kittens, they move around so fast, it's hard
So
to get a
fast,
great
truly.
picture. But look at Sawyer, he's a kitten, he's like 7 months now, and he's super chill, so it's easy to get
Just
a great picture. And
gracefully
I love,
sitting
like,
there.
yeah, and I feel like it's me blowing kisses to the cats before they go get their
Sweet.
forever home.
That,
So we have, we have over 1,000 images currently, well over a
oh
thousand
my God,
for
that's
people
a
to choose
lot.
from.
Like, really.
So yeah, we have holiday themes, we've got fantasy themes, we've got sports, we've got you name it. We've got a really cool backdrop for you. If you can't find what you want, you just let us know. I'm sure we can make the
You'll
dream a
curate
reality.
it.
So yeah,
That's very. So like how does
yeah.
the beginning of the product happens? Like from the prototype till the actual product that comes into making, what exactly goes into it? Just run us through that.
So what was the process of the
Hmm.
iterations, like going through that whole thing?
That.
Well, so that very first one that I told you about, we installed it in our garage, not in our home, because we didn't know. We just wanted to check it out first. And it was too small. We went back to the drawing board, redrafted the sizing of the frames, and we landed on this. The second iteration we ended up installing in our house because now we had the proper framing
Hmm.
material. Now we felt we had the right dimensions, and we installed it. We did not know how the cats would take to it.
Hmm.
And it was within 5 minutes, it was occupied, and the cats just end up wanting to gravitate to be up high. And they like being in it because they feel like they're in a box. And so they feel safe. And so it's a natural instinct for them to want to hang out for long periods of time in there. And so they look like art because they're always looking out at you. It's open on all sides. There's no glass, no nothing.
What's interesting is Brian is holding Holly. During COVID, we adopted Holly and her brother Jolly. And usually, when you get kittens and you bring them into your home, it's a slow introduction to the other cats. And I was so excited. It was the strangest adoption thing. We drove to the facility. They came out with a box, a mask, gloves, handed us the cats in a box, and said, if it doesn't work out in a month, you can bring them back. And as soon as I brought them home, I was like, we have one art panel that says family. And I let them out. They jumped up on the shelves that lead up to the frame. And like within minutes, they were just grooming and cuddling each other. It was so sweet. And it said family. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. So it's funny. Cats just have the natural instinct. They want to jump and climb, right?
True.
So, and this is great if you have cats, but you also have a dog, because sometimes cats want to get away from the dog or the child or noisy toys. So they can come up and perch, they sleep. The bottom is carpeted so they can scratch on it.
Okay,
It's
that's
really
not.
easy to clean.
Speaking of
the next version.
Yeah. So we had that version, and then we ended up doing like pop-up cat shows. Like there's a cat convention called CatCon in Pasadena
Okay.
every year, every summer. And that was our first coming out to show our product to the public. So that was in 2023 at CatCon. And people's brains were just like, what am I looking at? Like, this is
this even
insane,
real?
right? Because nobody's ever seen it, right? So
That's true. Yeah.
right. And we realized pretty quick we could not keep up with demand because people.
Well, they were handcrafted by wood, made one at a time by Brian's dad,
and
who's 80.
So essentially, we were in a proof of concept stage, and everyone loves it. And so we're like, okay, we have to figure out mass manufacturing now because this is not sustainable. And so that led us on a hunt to find a manufacturer. How are we going to manufacture these fast and bulk, a lot of them? And it was interesting. As we were going through that process, we were doing the Cat Fanciers Association. They have little pop-up shows.
It's global.
And we were invited to one to show our product. And some of the owners of cats that were showing there are still intact, meaning
they're stud cats. They're not neutered. They're not.
So they spray. So they were like, oh, it can't be out of wood because it has to be non-porous. And the cat cafes also want them non-porous and
for sanitizing.
So we're like, okay, noted. And so we then
we were on a quest.
We went on a quest. We actually found material that is stronger than wood, half the weight of wood, more durable, non-porous, non-toxic, and fully recyclable, but you'll never recycle it because it will last forever.
That's
and so this material is fantastic. So we figured that out. The framing material is non-porous, and of course the artwork panels. You can hand me one.
Yeah. We do mushroom.
Sure. Okay. So strange alien world. Okay. So this is not cardboard. This is a non-porous, semi-rigid thermoplastic. The colors just pop off of it. It's the same material that's used for outdoor signage. So it's scratch resistant. It's fade resistant. So when we tell you this is going to last, it's going to last, which is very rare in the cat industry to have products that last.
True. Given how enthusiastic cats are, they don't let products last.
Yeah, if something's made out of cardboard, it's going to be shredded and you'll end up throwing it away. Or like cat trees, a lot of people don't know, traditional carpeted cat trees are made out of pressed wood. And we had a Kickstarter campaign last year that we fully reached. And after we reached our goal, Brian destroyed a cat tree that someone had donated to us. And while we were opening up the cat tree that he was like, we were sawing it.
Oh no, I used a sledgehammer.
We were like, oh, it's made out of particle board. No wonder why it smells if you try to clean it, if you try to hose it off, if the cat pees on it or throws up on it. And we're like, there's formaldehyde in here. Nobody realizes like that's a toxic chemical. Your cat's sleeping on it, chewing it, scratching it. So
Isha? Yeah. Is it Isha or Isha?
It's Isha.
Isha, okay. Isha, we are on a quest to deforest the world of cat trees. We are going to chop them all down. And why would you have that ugly monstrosity called a cat tree when you can have gorgeous art showcasing your cat on the wall?
That's a lovely pitch. I'm truly convinced. I'm going to let people know this thing sooner. That's really lovely. So, tell us about your Shark Tank pitch. Like, I mean, pretty sure even the sharks over there must have come across such a product for the first time. I myself went through your pitch and they were all shocked. They was like, okay, what is this even? So, like walk us through your journey about, because getting on Shark Tank is a very highly competitive program in itself, and you got featured there. So, let us know exactly how it began, and there you were.
Yeah, so well, let me tell you just the basics real quick about Shark Tank.
The numbers.
So over 50,000 entrepreneurs, they apply every year for getting on the show. That 50,000 gets whittled down to 1,000 that make it to casting, okay? From that 1,000 that make it to casting, week by week by week, they pare it down all the way to 120 entrepreneurs that get to pitch in front of the sharks. From that 120, less than 100 actually air. So you're not guaranteed. You can go up there, pitch, do your whole thing. You can get a deal.
Okay.
And still
you can get a deal, you can not get a deal, and you don't know. And we started the process last January of 2024, and then we shot in September. So we
Oh,
were kind of waiting and waiting. Are we going to make it? Every week we were like reading emails and having meetings and trying to figure out, like, is this going to work? But we know, like, we're fun people and this is a fun product. It's a product that cat parents want. So we were like, yes, awesome. And we shot our segment, and then it was kind of like, bye, and don't call us, we'll call you. And so we knew the season started in October, and we knew it ended in May. And we knew that they would give us 3 weeks notice for when the air date would happen. But as time has ticked on, you know, we're like, maybe we'll be on right before Christmas. Maybe we'll be on around Valentine's Day. When are we going to be on? And then all of a sudden on one Friday afternoon, we got an email.
It was late March.
And
they're like, you have 3 weeks. It's going to air on April 18th. And we're like, 18th, what? So, you know, you don't know. We honestly didn't know. Maybe we're not going to air, but I thought that was pretty hard because, you know, hey, when I'm wearing a pink suit.
That was a very cute pitch. You had Jackson there, all like drawn with whiskers, jeweled with whiskers, and he looked very adorable in the pitch. And yeah, that was very cute pitch. And they definitely were supposed to air it. They can't let go pitch such creative, not letting people know.
Thanks. Thanks. It was fun. The pre-production folks that we worked with, everybody was amazing, helping us get the set in order, casting the cats. Our son actually, there's a promo photo, he was on it, but sadly they edited his presentation part out. But everybody behind the scenes was just so nice to us. We knew it would be chaotic because cats on set.
Truly.
They showed a little bit of them wandering around, but some of them wandered deep, but that's just a cat's nature. They're mind mapping. They're like, is this my new home? I need to go over there and see Mark Cuban. Is this my new home? I need to go see Lori Grenier. So right before we shot, one of our producers said to us, do you think the cats are going to stay in the frames? I said, no, they're not going to stay in the frames. They're going to go up. They're going to go down. They're going to, you know, whatever. Hiss, meow, growl, scratch, you know.
I think they wanted the chaos.
It's more fun.
Yeah. That's how they made it memorable.
Yeah, cats are not dogs, so you're not going to go like sit and they're going to stay there
obey.
Forever.
Yes.
So
they even obey their humans.
Yeah. One of our cats on set is Summer. She's a well-known cat. She's done print work and some movies and stuff. And you know, if her cat mom had been right next to her and been like sit, you know, she would have sat there the whole time. But she wandered all around in all her beauty. And our cat Skippy, he was the tuxedo cat. We were supposed to be a little closer to him on set, like this close. But when we got to set, he was farther away. So he was like, I'm going to take advantage of this because he is a jumper.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm going to jump. Wee! I'm going to jump. Woo! Because in our house, he climbs like 11 feet up. We have these accent walls. And he is like, I'm just going to show America or the world what I do best.
That's really lovely. So, like, how did the community and business response change after you made an appearance at Shark Tank? Like, how different has the people's engagement be? Do they recognize you more? Has the business orders gone up? Like, what has happened?
Well, I can't leave the house.
Whoa! So you are a star.
All the cat ladies love the cat daddy.
One thing, well, there are a couple of things. People online have either rallied for us or they think we're crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Some people are like, this is amazing. I want 10 of them. We had someone who ordered 18 frames from us.
Oh my God.
She's doing a whole museum on her walls of her black cats. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. But then some people are like, you know, it's the keyboard warriors. They make fun of Brian's suit, or they're like, the cats hate it. They weren't in the frames. No, they were. They were in it. It's only been a month, but we've gotten like really great emails. We've also gotten like really weird emails. Like people take the time to come to our site and talk to our like chat bot and like leave these bizarre comments. So you have to have a thick skin if you're going to go on Shark Tank.
Truly. Yeah.
But the traffic to our website, the orders, like it's been fantastic. But it's a shame in the show, Lori Grenier mentioned
she just pulls this number
out of the sky saying you should sell it for $49.95, and I'm like, are you what? Like, what are you talking about?
We are at we are price point the low end of modern cat furniture. There are cat shelving systems and cat trees and cat litter boxes that sell for hundreds over $1,000, right? So we've done everything to have a quality product that's safe for your walls, safe for your cat. When your cat's not in the frame, you have something beautiful to look at. We had just sent Poppy to Paris, right? Right here is Paris. But a really cool thing coming up is we have 2 cat shows on the calendar right now. We're doing one in a few weeks in Long Beach, California. It's called a cake party. Everybody's bringing cakes and trying each other's cakes, and then there's kitten adoption and there's vendors. So it'll be really neat to see people come up to us and go, oh, did I see you on Shark Tank? Yes, that was us. And then we have CatCon coming up in August, which was funny because when you watch our segment, like the sharks laughed at us when we said that there are cat shows and cat conventions, and we're like, really? Because they have invested in cat products. Lori invested in a litter product. Kevin invested in a pharmaceutical product for cats. And those products have been at the cat shows. So we were like, why are they laughing at us? We still don't understand that. I'd love Kevin's people to call me and let me know, why did they all laugh at us?
No, not everybody is so creative to understand such a lovely business idea coming into reality. Yeah, I mean, I even told my mom about this, and she was like, okay, that's one of the most creative ideas she has seen in a while. Like, you put in art together and you put in something for such lovely pets. That's really, really wonderful, honestly. So, like,
Thank you.
since we are running short on time, I will be posting up the last question. So, like, what are you looking forward to now? Are you going to expand this from cats to other lovely pets? You have like a lot of you have how do I say, dog, and then rabbits and all other birds, for that matter. A lot of people have those pets as well. So are you looking forward to an idea like that?
Yeah, it's crazy you say that because we're already almost done with Frame Your Sloth.
Oh my God,
I don't know how many sloth owners are out there, but we're coming for you. It's a unique product in that it's hard you can't do this for a dog because the dog's not going to go on the wall. And if we had something on the floor, art should not be on the floor. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. But other animals, you could put your chinchilla in it. You could put your hamster in it.
You can install it lower on the wall if you want. But we've been taking a lot of meetings since the airing of Shark Tank. A lot of people have contacted us, and we've had some good meetings about product expansion and art expansion.
We're talking to other such businesses about expansions, and here's one of the cool things that we are.
This is the new expansion for us, actually.
Well, this goes with our product, and anybody who orders our product in 2025
at frameyourfeline.com.
Frameyourfeline.com. We should probably let's tell people what they get first. Can we pitch?
Definitely. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So, Frame Your Feline. We have 5 different frame styles to choose from to match the decor in your home. This is our gallery gold. We have a pixel white steampunk black, which has this cool leather texture to it. We have a warm walnut and a silver, the contemporary silver, which has got this nice shiny wavy pattern. It's silver. It's very cool. So we have 5. So you get to choose the frame style that you want, and it comes with the lower shelf, which is right there. We have an upper shelf up there, and those two they mount to the studs in your wall, and then the frame connects to those shelves. And you get the 2 shelves, one is carpeted, you get the frame style of your choice, and we also give you 2 artwork panels of your choice. So you can go through all of our pictures, you can select which ones you want. You can even get a customized image if you want to upload a family photo, a logo, whatever it may be. And so you get 2 of those with your order. And in 2025, anybody who orders, we're also including this. This is you're one of the first to see it.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be.
So it comes with a museum plaque, museum, M-E-W, museum wall plaque. We have 16 different ones. All of them are hilarious, and they have all different names. And you'll definitely read it and go, "Yep, that's my cat." So
we wanted a way of making it more like an art gallery. So it's you install it right here on your wall, and it's a great way to have a little laugh in your home.
Yep. And so it comes with all the hardware, even the drill bit that you need. Everything comes with it. So you get everything, and it should last a lifetime.
And it's environment friendly, not adding to the carbon emissions as well.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's the best. Like making sustainable products which are environment friendly. I have huge respect for those. And I mean, you people have thought it's so like, such a larger scale. You're just not catering to your audience. You're also catering to the cats and then like art and then, making sure there's environment friendly. And honestly, Christina and Brian, it has been such a lovely engagement talking to you both. We are running short on time. Otherwise, I would have like stretched this meeting further. But
no worries.
Really looking forward to your posts on Instagram and keeping a check on you people over there. So yeah, and bye to all these lovely cats.
Yeah, bye, Poppy.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you.